It's that time once again, a brand new pre-release season for the Digimon TCG. Starting today and the rest of this weekend, everyone is getting ready for the Cross Encounter full release by participating in some fun events to try out the new cards before they officially come out. I'm going to one tomorrow myself, and to kind of get ready for it, I figured I'd take another look at some of the future potential archetypes we can see being supported from set 10, and what better way to do that than by reacting to a match someone else played with those cards. Today I'm going to be reacting to the Digimon card game battle video that CardProtagonist put out between Blue Flare and Bagra Army. People are talking about Crossheart, they're talking about Minervamon, they're talking about Blue Flare, but no one's really talking about Bagra Army, and if they are, it's not in the best light possible. But that's not always the best way to think about new archetypes. Really, new archetypes can always provide something new to the card pool and can potentially have a future in this game. So even though it's not looking to be the most competitive out of the brand new set, hopefully it'll be a good showcase of what is possible in the Digimon TCG. Huge shout out to CardProtagonist. You guys don't know, they are a Singapore-based content creator that makes amazing videos like these all the time. Check them out down below in the description. Also, if you're excited for this video and want to see more like it in the future, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what archetype you're most excited for from the Cross Encounter booster set. Personally, I'm really excited just to keep playing Black War Greymon over and over again, but if I had to pick a brand new one, it's hard not to say Crossheart. All right, y'all, here we are. I have the match pulled up between Bagra Army Purple and Blue Flare Blue. I've actually never seen the Bagra Army deck in action, so I cannot wait to see what it has in store for us. Blue Flare is one of the decks that I'm kind of rooting for from Crossheart or Cross Encounter to be good, and yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1.
Open.
Thank y'all.
Digitama,
all right, purple deck. Makes sense.
Into Soundbirdmon.
That is a new Soundbirdmon with save. Very cool. Love that card. Loved it in Bielstermon. Hopefully I will love it here as well.
In fact, I mill 2 cards for my deck.
Any milling effects?
Draw 1 card. So, my turn. Draw. Digitama, hatch.
Classic.
To Gaussmon.
Yo, this Gaussmon, in my opinion, is like the strongest card in the Blue Flare deck. Being able to play the Deckergermon, which essentially is like the craziest pot of greed on legs, is so awesome off this card.
And my turn, I pay 5 memory to set Blazing Memory Boost.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is the actual best card in Blue Flare. It's the best memory boost I've ever seen since Reinforcing Memory Boost.
I look at the top 6 cards on my deck. From among them, I may add 2 cards.
What Greymon alternate art is that? That could be the box topper art that we're gonna get from Cross Encounter. I think there's him and a Gaia Force and maybe a BT-10 War Greymon.
Blue Flare that fits to my hand, and then I may play 1 Christopher from among them without paying its memory cost. I add Metal Greymon and Greymon to my hand.
Very big. Getting that Metal Greymon now is huge. The Blue Flare deck kind of lives and dies by how many Metal Greymons you can loop in a single game.
The rest goes to the bottom of my deck.
Not getting Christopher off Blazing, though, is very important.
Draw. Soundbirdmon to battle area. First up, I use Miss Memory Boost Delay. By sending this card to the trash, I gain 2 extra memory. I pay 3 memory to set Amano U.
Okay, so this is the tamer for this deck. All turns, once per turn, when a purple card is placed under this tamer, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Wow! That's a really nice advantage engine with the save mechanic. And then when you would play a level 4 or higher with Bagra Army and its traits, by placing up to 3 Digimon from under your tamers, you can reduce the play cost of 2 for each card placed. Wow! I imagine there'll be some powerful on-play effects then.
Soundbirdmon skill. When attacking, I can place 1 purple Digimon under one of my tamers to draw 1 card.
So he's going to draw 2 and gain 1 memory. Very cool.
1 card. Use skill. Once per turn, when a purple card is placed under this tamer, I can draw 1 card and gain 1 memory. Security check. Lucomon. Soundbirdmon is deleted. Soundbirdmon skill, when it is deleted, I can save it under one of my tamers. Lucomon security skill, I can draw 2 cards. Then Lucomon enters my hand.
So I believe those security Digimon are not actually going to be available for the English version of set 10. So like that, the Dorumon, I want to say, and the Pulsemon are some of the biggest losses for decks moving forward that aren't going to get those cards. But in Blue Flare, you can easily replace the Blucomon with like a Madoki Betamon or something.
I end my turn by Digicrossing Mad Leomon. For my
Ooh,
hand, put
yo, that was a pretty good art of Mad Leomon. I've never seen that before.
to its evolution source. Its cost is reduced by 2. Turn pass.
So Bagra Army is basically a super generic Digicross deck, kind of like how Crossheart Shoutmon King can use any Crossheart Digimon, not just like a specific named one.
Turn.
Cool.
Draw. Gaussmon to battle area.
All right, here we go. This Gaussmon's just gonna always
Your
attack.
security.
Always attack.
Check.
Always dying.
Delete.
That was a Chimeramon too.
Gaussmon is deleted. However, on deletion, I may play one level 4 card with Blue Flare in its traits from my hand.
Decker?
Suspended without paying its memory cost.
Decker?
I'll play Greymon.
Ah, not Decker. This is another good one though too. If you had Christopher in play, he could bring back Metal Greymon, but it's also a generic search card for the deck, alongside Blazing Memory
I
Boost.
may review the top 4 cards on my deck.
Ah, there's
From
Decker.
among them, I may add Gaussmon and Decker Dramon to my hand. The rest goes to the bottom of my deck. Since the number of cards in your hand increased, I use Mad Leomon skill. By trashing one of its evolution source, you will need to discard the same amount of cards you added to your hand.
What? Dude, I did not know we had more hand rip cards in Digimon. I kind of really like this Mad Leomon card.
Discard Blucomon and Decker Dramon.
That's sick.
TrueChampionSteven skill. When this card is trashed during your turn by a card effect, I can gain 1 memory.
Okay, so the shtick of Bagra Army is like place things underneath things, gain advantage, and then use those things as like pseudo Digiburst effects and then gain stuff off of that too. Got it.
Activate Blazing Memory Boost delay. By sending this card to the trash, I gain 2 memory. I'll end my turn by paying 5 memory to set Blazing Memory Boost.
Dude, I love looping Blazing Memory Boost too. Show us the Christopher this time. There he is.
I'll add Metal Greymon and Greymon to my hand. And since Christopher is among them, Blazing Memory Boost allows me to set him for free.
A cool thing to note here is, let's say only 2 blue flares were revealed and one of them was Christopher. You actually have to take the Christopher before playing it, and so you won't get to activate Blazing Memory Boost, the second effect to play Christopher. But here you do, so you're fine.
The rest returns to the bottom of my deck. Turn pass. My turn. Draw. Digitama Patch. I use Mad Leomon to attack your security. Security check. Mad Leomon is deleted.
Ooh, a Metal Greymon hitting the trash means it can be looped with things like Male Bergermon and Greymon now. Keep that in the back of your mind.
Mad Leomon saves.
He has save too? Mad Leomon does everything.
Gain 1 memory. I devolve Demi Maramon into Soundbirdmon.
Wait a second, so thanks to this Purple Tamer, you can like reduce something effectively by 6, right? Are we about to see a big Mega be played right now?
Play a level 4 or higher Digimon with Bagra Army in its traits. I can place up to 3 purple Digimon cards from under this tamer to reduce their evolution cost by 2 for each card placed. I force Digicross into Tekimon.
Nice. Force Digi. Oh, that's nice. I liked all of that.
Tekimon costs 7.
So we cost 13 minus 6, 7. Yep.
Tekimon skill. When played, I can play up to 2 level 4 or lower Digimon with Bagra Army in their traits from my trash. Then, those Digimon gains Blocker.
Ooh, forcibly summoning 2 things from your trash and giving them blocker, as well as having all those inheritable effects out of nowhere?
For my trash, I play Troopmon and Choo-Choo-Mon.
That's kind of hot. And then on-play effect to search, and then Troopmon does something I assume on play as well. These cards all have really heavy play costs, but it looks like the Tamer can sort of mitigate that. Plus, you know, if a rookie has a high play cost, you can always just evolve into it to kind of circumvent that. So I can totally see where Bagra Army might be a little inconsistent, but there's definite synergy here.
Choo-Choo-Mon skill. When played, I can review the top 4 cards from my deck. From among them, I can add 1 Digimon with Bagra Army and 1 Yu Amano to my hand. I add...
Is it Yuan? Iwan? I've never seen Cross, so I don't know.
My deck. Turn, pass. Active phase, stand, and draw. Digitama Patch. Upamon Digivolves to Gaussmon.
So like I know from playing the blue flare deck in testing that it's kind of like a pseudo blue hybrid deck in terms of like how your defense works. So because the Bagra army deck does kind of hard play things sometimes, you'll be able to freeze the opponent's Digimon. But I think the only one that stops things from blocking is male Birdramon. So because they're blockers, they should still be able to block, which means they're not going to be totally frozen. So it'll be interesting to see the dynamics here for sure.
Your security. I choose not to block. Security, check. Buzzing Fist. Security skill. Can play one Amano from my hand or trash. Then this card goes to my hand.
I wonder what the main effect of that card is. That's pretty good.
I said, Amano, Buzzing Fist comes to my hand.
Also, who is that shiny looking Sukamon? He looks so happy. I've never seen that Digimon before.
Blazing Memory Boost delay. By sending this card to the trash. Memory +2. I'll Digicross Greymon and male Birdramon into Metal Greymon.
Here we go, here we go.
Metal Greymon on play skill. This Digimon gains Rush for the turn. Then if I Digicross, 3 of your Digimon with evolution cards lesser than or equal to this Digimon cannot attack or block until the end of your turn.
Okay, so Metal Greymon says attack or block. I wonder if male Birdramon says attack or block as well. I don't think so.
I choose Troopmon and Choo-Choo-Mon. Since you play a Digimon, Troopmon skill activates. I can trash one card from this Digimon's evolution source to gain 1 extra memory. Even though now Troopmon has no evolution source, Tekimon allows me to use its evolution source instead.
That's cool.
Leomon to gain 1 memory.
And then I assume Mad Leomon has an effect when he's trashed. Yep.
This guy is trash during your turn and gain 1 extra memory.
Memory boost saving the day.
Thanks
Love it.
Rush, Metal Greymon will attack your security. When attacking, I activate male Birdramon's ENS skill. While
So that can attack or block too. What cards am I thinking of? Whatever.
this Digimon has blue flare in its
It's the same as freezing.
One of the Digimon cannot attack or block until the end of the next turn. My target will be Tactimon. Greymon's ENS skill, while attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has a blue flare in its traits and you have 2 or more Digimons, I can reactive this Digimon. Metal Greymon attacks you inactive. Security, check. Blastmon, delete.
I have never seen that Blastmon before either. Was that a black purple Digimon?
Greymon and male Birdramon into Christopher.
Here we go. Here we go. The cross deck's never actually losing anything. But in hindsight, like, you know, Metal Greymon dealing a damage and immobilizing 3 of Bagra Army's Digimon is a really good turn still.
I'll end my turn by playing 4 memory to set Sora and Joe.
Nice. Really good tamer for that strategy as well, because you want to be able to freeze more things, but you can only freeze multiple things if they have less sources than Metal Greymon, which is usually only going to be 2.
Attack your security. Soundbirdmon skill. I load Mad Leomon into you. In order to draw 1 card. Tamer skill. Gain 1 memory. Draw 1 card. Security. Check. Trackmon. Delete. Demimon skill. Draw 1 card. And discard 1 card. Soundbirdmon save. Use skill. Again 1 more memory. Draw 1 card.
The resource engine in Bagra Army is looking pretty nice.
Using use skill, I force Digicross Soundbirdmon into Troopmon. At the cost of 3. I play Buzzing Fist.
Okay. Reveal 3 cards, add 1 Bagra Army from them to your hand, trash the rest. Then you may place 1 Digimon with Bagra Army under one of your tamers. Pretty sweet.
I place Mad Leomon into my tamer. I end my turn by playing Choo-Choo-Mon.
This board looks absolutely terrifying for Bagra Army.
Skill. Since you have a Digimon with no evolution cards on the field, memory +2. My turn, draw. Gaussmon to battle area.
I wonder if you can use the tamers as a way to pay for the costs of your source stripping effects. That'd be interesting to see.
First up, I'll use Gaussmon to attack your security. Ufamon skill, I'll draw 1 card. Security, check. Troopmon.
Show me Decadramon here. Draw 7 cards. Come on, do it!
Play 1 blue
Or 6 cards.
4 or 3 and rest. I'll play Decadramon.
Yes!
Decadramon on play skill, I'll draw 1 card. Then for each of your Digimon, I can draw additional 1 card.
Crazy.
If there's 5 Digimon on the field, I'll draw 5 cards.
Absolutely mad. I love that. I love that card so much.
Troopmon skill, since you play a Digimon, I can trash one of its evolution source to gain 1 memory. Since now I have 2 of them, both of them will trigger. I use Tekimon skill to allow me to trash the Evolution Source from under Digimon instead. I trash both Evolution Source to gain 4 memory. When I play a Digimon card with Digicross requirements, by suspending Christopher, I may use cards under my tables as materials. I'll Digicross Greymon and Male Bergermon to Metal Greymon.
Nice.
Metal Greymon on play skill, I'll stun both TrueChampionSteven and TrueChampionSteven. Turn pass. My turn. Draw.
So that means the Bagra, the Choo-Choo, and the other troop can attack.
I'll use Tactimon to...
Sorry, not Bagra, Tactimon.
Security, check. Christopher, famous set. Now use TrueChampionSteven to attack your last security. Security, check. Remon. I'll pay 2 memory to play Buzzing Fist. With its effect, I look at it.
Wait a second, am I crazy, or can at least one of the Choo-Choo-Mons still attack? I'm pretty sure Patty has game here with their Choo-Choo-Mon, or am I missing something? Because Male Bergermon's effective freeze only works on attack, and Metal Greymon never declared an attack. Are we seeing a slow roll?
Tactimon to my hand. Skill, I force Digicross both Neomon and Damemon into Plasmon.
Whoa.
7. Plasmon skill, it has Rush.
Oh!
When Blade, if it enters 3 evolution cards or more, it gets Blitz.
Oh, that's awesome!
Blitz to finish the game.
I'm almost 99% positive you could have just used one of the Choo-Choo-Mons to attack there, but the fact that you went for the Blastmon instead is actually awesome. That's so cool. I didn't know it did that. They have a Rush Blitzer in Bagra Army. That's pretty cool. So Bagra Army won that game. You would think a deck that, you know, hard plays so many Digimon, doesn't have that many sources, would be just auto stunned out of the game by Blue Flare, but no, man. Blue Flare has to hard play cards, and things like Troopmon and stuff, if they don't get actually hard removed, can just slow your opponent down enough. But here's a look at the Blue Flare deck. Super standard in my opinion from what I've been seeing. I think the Vmon's a super nice touch, giving you a really consistent attacker for your Sora and Joe procs. I love the inclusion of Starter Greymon as a way to get 2 damage out of your metal and then potentially wombo combo later on with your Decker Greymon. Really cool. But I really want to see this Bagra Army deck, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, here it is. So we have the 4 Tactimon, who's like the boss of these guys, who allows all their effects to be worked off of just his sources, which you can stack up. They all appear to have effects when they're trashed, and they all revolve around that powerful tamer Ewan to gain resources and get the stacks and get the pseudo Digicross type effects. The Blastmon's a super awesome cool card. I don't think you're ever going to evolve into it, and that's why having cards like Chimeramon and then Chimeramon D and Digivolution is really cool. For some reason, Troopmon's a level 4, which is actually way different than I thought it was. I thought it was level 3. So that's really cool. Awesome consistency. We have the Demi Mirror for the on trash draw 1, discard 1, so you can put more Bagra armies in there to put under Ewin later. Super cool deck. And boom, there you guys go. That wraps up my reaction between Blue Flare and Bagra Army. It was a super awesome match. CardProtagonist does great work as always. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to check out the official video and others from CardProtagonist down below in the description, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on this video so you can see more in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I've been your true champion, Steven. Peace.